Yes.
Time travel mission was a mistake.
My inner sadist is pleased.
Why did I choose this adventure for you people? Oh, God.
It'll all be okay, Kina. Just ride by the seat of your pants.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Seat of the saddle?
Let's see, where were we last time? Oh, God.
It's time to do the timey-wimey. We're gonna move out of the area first, and then the timey-wimey.
Yeah, you were doing that. I'm trying to remember what what happened last session. I don't think much actually happened.
We weren't to Kaelirra, which was a piece, little disappointment, much like elves are to their parents. And we bought a lot of shit. We discussed some shit, we figured out some shit, and we'll see how the shit plays out, and if it does, we'll just ride on it. If not, we'll have to go back and fondle fastest scrotum.
We discussed the ethics of time travel and all that for a while.
He's leaving my scrotum alone.
And basically just said, fucking boss. It's your fucking choice. It's up to the boss.
I'm sure it'd be fine.
Yes, well, all right. I do believe you are saying goodbye as well to your
to our
quote
flute companion.
guide,
Yeah.
who then wandered off into the forest, leaving you all alone.
Who then died. Got mugged.
Yes, immediately killed. Rocks fell.
Yep.
From the sky. Terrible, terrible, terrible things happened. Anyway, I apologize if I'm not going to talk very well. Well, worse than normal. I have some problems in my mouth right now, and it's making it a bit uncomfortable to talk. So we'll just push through it.
Are you seriously having a client during D&D? So tell the John to go away. Like, we're sure to have some awesome time now.
I have a canker sore on my tongue, and it's making it hard to talk.
It's an interesting way of saying cock in your mouth, but alright, whatever. No judgment.
I see that the claw plus is so massive. Seriously, it's understandable. Yeah, you know, you have to have some comfort food. Would that be counted as a pacifier?
Anyway, let's carry on.
Sure.
Yeah, let's continue. Let's get started, I suppose.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay, so last time, party sat around in the little town for a little while.
Uh-huh.
They got several members got very drunk and raised hell inside the bar, and then decided later in the morning to make their way out of the town to Kaelirra instead of track down their wayward companion.
Yeah.
There was a very brief interlude showing Taz talking to himself, or maybe talking to his magic swords, about the nature of his mission, his self-imposed mission, and whether or not it's a good idea, and the pros and cons of it. But he settled on continuing on. soldiering on and sticking to his guns.
Yep. I'm sure it'll be
The
fine.
group-
Nothing's going to go badly at all.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. The party then left and went to Gaelavas, a suppose somewhat familiar location to them, or sort of. When they found it in this time, it was just a small outpost with a little town around it. Far less grandiose and ostentatious than the sprawling underground citadel that they had encountered in the far-flung future.
Aye.
When
The-
it says far from future, I was remembered of Jetsons.
Oh yes, the far-flung future of 20-something,
2000,
2005.
2005. God, they had such big hopes for us. Holy
Such-
shit, but that are we
Such dreams.
Such dreams, and instead we gave them memes.
Yes,
So
but
many
don't you see?
memes.
It was all, the world was just a prelude for memes.
All right. The party had a long discussion about whether or not to, one last time, whether or not to stay in this time and find and stop Taz, or do something else, or to go on to the proper time, proper year, and try and accomplish their mission of acquiring the heart of magic. They spent a lot of time debating the theoretical possibilities of leaving of what could happen with time travel and changing events, but it didn't really go anywhere. And then they had to make sure to get away, make their companion leave so that they could not come with them through time travel, because there's no telling how that could end. No way of knowing what would happen if one from the past was detached from their timeline and removed from history.
Yeah. Sure, it's fine.
Indeed, who knows more about that? Eyeballed Savin.
I believe that was it. And so we settled down with the party seemingly on their own,
Yeah.
preparing to make the jump into another time.
Well, I mean, I've got faith that this isn't gonna be a total mess.
Really? Are you sure?
Well, at least this time it's far less likely that, ancient enemies from goodness knows where are going to jump out and attack us.
Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose from that area we're probably
You
going to be okay.
say that.
I hope that, I suppose. It's definitely more I hope that.
The likelihood of that of any of them being here is almost nothing, not unless they were able to follow us.
Yep. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I would. Let's just hope that doesn't happen. And so as you were talking, Holly is fiddling with her staff, adjusting its dials and carefully shifting the oculary, I think it's called, oscillary, on top of it, the thing with the planets and stuff on it.
Ocularium.
Right.
Ocularium on it. Carefully adjusting the little balls and the little celestial map of it. Calibrating it to the proper time, to the proper year and month this time. And process takes about 10 minutes as she makes sure not to make a single slight error. And I suppose I shall make a check just to make sure. I'll roll.
Please. have
Everything's
mercy.
fine.
All right.
Everything is going to be fine. She properly calibrates it and does not accidentally send you all spiraling off course in either direction.
Thank fuck.
And as she finishes, she turns to you all. And she looks over each of you, and then for a brief moment, her eyes seem to track and look past the party to some point in the distance. Then she glances over at her staff and stares at it for a second before this faint blue glow that you have seen a couple times before kind of envelops her outline and the staff as well. And she carefully, slowly twists it and stamps it into the ground and then twists it clockwise. And very faintly, you almost think you can hear the clanking of gears, but there, of course, would be none anywhere around to make such a noise. Her eyes seem to go out of focus for several seconds before focusing back in, and she shakes her head. She seems to mutter something to herself under her breath before looking back at you all. Everything's ready now. Are you all ready to depart?
Yep. Let's do this thing. Here's
All
hoping
right.
that this is the right place now, and then we can resolve this problem and everything will be great.
All right. And then she turns and raises the staff of ages before her, and as before, a great portal of a great amber portal appears. It's the hands and symbols of a clock appearing on its surface and ticking up towards midnight or noon. And then with a great sound, it opens and opens to reveal a swirling vortex within.
I'm waiting for the shoe to drop and us to just get totally betrayed.
Again?
Again.
As long as none of you
Uh,
go running, as long as none of you go running off in a random direction and abandon the rest of us, I'm sure this will go fine.
I'm sure it's A-okay. I have faith. Alright, and now I begin Operation Run the Fucker. No. No, everything is
Have
cool.
faith then.
Everything okay?
How wide is the portal?
It's, it is about 6 feet, 7 feet wide, and about 7 feet tall.
Okay. Now or never. This time I'm going first so that no one sprints off.
And as you approach and pass by Holly, she taps each of you on the shoulder as you go, just so I can find you later.
Good idea.
Let's see. Okay, and now I'm gonna have to transfer you all over to another map. One moment. Hmm. Now, I do believe.
All right. I
And
see a green
before-
square.
Before we enter,
Whoops.
before I enter there and say that I will make sure that nothing drops in on us. And I tell the Holly that I will drop a cloud on top of us, a stinking cloud, so that in case something tries to get near, it's rather violently repulsed.
Sweet.
So yeah,
All right. Just say the word and we can hop on
as
in.
soon as everything starts moving along, the cloud comes just to keep everything that isn't us,
Alrighty.
and then the animals and the insects and shit like that. The fuck away from it.
Also a good choice.
Yes. 20-foot radius, so it's 40 feet diameter. So
Dive bomb! Into the hole.
yeah. So I want to hold the breath and just move.
All right.
Careful with the whistling, please.
The last one to enter is Holly this time. And as before, you feel a sense of strange velocity pulling you one way and the next, and then jerking and dragging you through God knows where into this empty black abyss where nothing exists. There is no time and no energy, no heat, no air. The existential abyss you saw on your way in on your last jaunt through the portal. And as before, just as quickly as this blistering instance of aching sensation begins to creep in and become too much for your mind to comprehend, reality seems to snap back in on itself, and you are in a forest,
Alright.
much like the one that you just left.
Excellent.
Things look a little different. Maybe the trees are a little bigger, the undergrowth a little thicker.
Should have told those couple of chicks to meet us here in a couple of years.
What? Like, hey, if you want to meet us in like 102 years, we can get laid again.
It's 102? I thought it was only like a couple years off.
Nope.
Apparently not. I thought it was too. Well,
We
I hope Taz has a long lifespan, cause
were originally set to appear near the end of their apocalyptic war. However, Taz gave us the coordinates for a time that was before that century-long war even began. So now we are well a century away from where we were just a moment ago.
Alright.
Taz may very well be dead in this time. We will not know. And the likelihood of finding him here is all but nothing.
Well, I mean, he would have to be really, really old by now. Salamanders kind of don't have, like, healthy lifespans.
Hmm,
I don't think they do at the least.
no. They tend to not.
There might be, like, a bunch of little Tazers around, though, so, I mean, keep an eye out for lizard elves. This is now where we find out Savin has to do secret rolls for how much elf pussy he filled on his way through.
oh man, this is an important role.
Are we going to walk into any scaly elves with horse wangers?
Yeah, there are no elves anymore. They're just all fucking Mander elves.
Taz got very, very, very busy.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out his whole plan wasn't to kill anybody. It was just to fuck a whole lot when there were tons and tons of elves everywhere. Just his plan was not to kill anybody. It was to just breed out the elves. So there's just thousands and millions of salamanders everywhere.
Hey man, that would solve his problem too.
Operation Boner Victory.
All right. And so here you are in the forest, possibly not too far from where Kaelirra was.
Yep, okay. First thing I'll do is try and fucking look around and see. Is Kaelirra, like, big now? Because we should be overlooking it as for where we appear.
You are just in the forest.
Yeah,
You-
like
it's just-
directly shy of Kaelirra, or where it should be.
You don't see anything, just more trees.
Interesting. Alright, I guess I'm gonna head in the direction it should be in. Have a little sniff around.
Is
I
the
guess I'll do a
portal
little
closed?
survival.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, can you do what is the portal
Portal is
closed?
closed, correct.
Oh yes, after a minute, the portal just will close on its own. It will shrink to a pinpoint of amber light and then just wink out of existence.
I'm also going to look around
Okay,
for signs of people.
very well. Perception check.
Fuck, I did it. I did survival, so I'm going for like tracks and things like that, as opposed to actually just seeing people.
Oh, that's one monster of a survival check. Did you
One
roll
of the
that
few
right?
things I can do. Yeah, I did.
Christ, I thought only Sophie could roll things like that.
Yeah, I mean it's not. It's very specific, far more specific than perception gets to be.
Right. Tracks. Well, you see the usual signs of wildlife in this area. Prints and scents from various woods, forest-going animals.
Yep.
You do.
Right, I checked,
You-
yeah. skin.
How general are you being with looking around and searching for signs of life?
Starting from a point outwards, I'm being specific to like signs, scents, like if there have been animals, if there have been people, like it's that kind of idea.
Okay. No, you don't sense anything that would, or see, or find anything that would have tipped you off to any person wandering through here or around here.
Okay. Animals or no?
Yeah. I mean, you definitely find the signs of things like rabbits and birds or deer that have been
Okay.
around in this area, and you can indeed find their several sets of animal tracks.
Cool. All right then. I guess it's time to head in the direction of Gaelavas.
And Sophie, you don't see, you cannot tell anything different from when you just were. You're the same as you were 100 years ago.
Yeah, just checking if the skin is still human.
You are still apparently human.
Very well. And then just look around because I'm gonna do a goddamn it. Go scroll there. That's not fortunately no wait, wrong bar. Scroll. Gonna do a perception check to see what I see around here instead of like looking for tracks and just looking around to take in the scenery.
Okay, just looking around, it looks a lot like the forest you guys came from, although it's clear that a great deal of time has passed and the forest has grown from it. Perception, 43. Okay. Well. It doesn't look like there's any. You can't tell the signs of any kind of civilized movement around in this place. Although you definitely smell something on the wind. Something. It's very acrid.
Mentioned that
Something very accurate. It's almost like something almost sulfurous.
I mentioned to the
Interesting.
party that I would say that I had detected an acrid or sulfuric particles in the air, but the correct term now is smell.
Yes, and while you are at it, now that she has pointed it out, Mierah, you can tell that there has been something weird, something strange in this area. It's almost like you almost looking at the ground and the trees. You run your hands through the dirt, and you can tell that this isn't just dirt. There's ash mixed in on a lot of it.
Interesting.
Also, Sophie, your keen senses detect a presence with you. something ephemeral that does not belong to your cohorts.
This seems like bad news.
Now, can I get the gist of the general area it's in?
It seems to be just there. It's, I suppose, not far from where you all just appeared from.
Hi.
It is ground level.
I cast
Magic missile.
special. Intensified. Dispel magic.
Okay.
I throw it as my highest. God damn it. It's a shit. There we go. Stepping a deck. We'll kick you in the deck.
So you're blasting a dispel magic.
As a 7th level spell, yes.
Okay, that doesn't really do anything in this. This is not 5th edition.
Oh, well, it has an AoE effect.
So you are. It's not a targeted dispel. It is an area of effect.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Okay. Does an area of effect dispel magic? Does that function on? Does that dispel magic items or suppress them in a wide area?
It suppresses them.
It's only like a couple rounds though.
Yeah, but this
you-
would be enough.
And that would be the round that the ambush springs.
All right, make a caster level check then.
Yep. So intensified. So that would be that. And we two and currently 15, so higher. Intensified, just give me 4 extras there. So, and I boost that. Arcane boost that. Let's see, cast level check is yes. And then with modify, and then with my daily boost play is my so-called nana surge will be a arcane boost.
I don't know if you. I guess it's to any d20.
It is to any d20.
All right, so that's your one use of that for today.
Yeah, my since it's not nanite, it's arcane boost.
Right, since you have no nanites to speak of.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Instead of these geometric circuitry-like lines appearing all over your body, your skin flares with all of these swirling, arcane-looking tattoos.
Yeah, 43 will probably suppress what the fuck ever that was.
Okay, as you throw your hand out and you blast this wave of energy out to dispel magical auras in the area, you see this visible pressure wave of energy just rush out from the point of your spell casting, and that it is so strong that even the ephemeral nature of the magic just will crush down grass and rustle trees and will blow everyone's who's caught in it clothes around. Holly looks over at you and looks down at herself, and her will look down at her rings and her outfit, and we'll just look at you, and we'll cross her arms.
Did you just dispel her Holly's magical gear?
Suppressed it with a fucking 43. Yes.
Oh my. It's a pretty
Yeah,
good
it
dispel
sounds-
right there.
It's on suppressed for a short while, but the general area that it was on, so
Okay. You don't. No, it doesn't seem like there is anything there. You just blew a bunch of stuff around and suppressed a whole lot of magical auras.
Hmm.
just looks around, still holding her hand out.
Are you quite finished?
Send something weird over there, Sophie?
There's something in the air.
Indeed.
The best
Nice.
description is intangible power.
I did not feel anything. But
Think
I
sure it's
do.
magic?
Although, I think we are, in fact, not alone. She will turn, and she'll turn her head, looking into the forest.
And as she does that, you see like some bushes start rustling, and like a pair of little fox ears just poke out of a bush. You hear some like a put put put. And Callie, that Kitsune you met in another century, like pokes her head out of the bush, looks around, says, "Whoa, it really is you guys. I can't believe it. I haven't seen you for like 100-something years."
Yes, it has been a long time. I did not realize your kind lived that long.
We live like basically forever. But
Convenient.
more importantly, what are you doing here? And you just sort of like popped into existence, and what's going on?
You crafty fuck.
Oh boy.
You crafty fucking bastard. Alright, well played.
My travels take me and my companions far and wide, and we are still searching.
100
What's
years
called
later,
bullshit
wow.
and consolidated?
It's whew, it's a long time. Well, hey, I guess that means we can hang out more, right? Because I'm not
Well, I
doing anything. I'm just
mean-
living in the woods like a, hobo as usual.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, you keep saying 100-something years, but we only jumped forward like 5 just to test everything out.
What? She'll
Mm-hmm.
cock her head to the side. What are you talking about?
To go play this bluff game bullshit.
I will require
It's impressed.
I will require an opposed bluff check from you two.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
not going to succeed.
Who is-
I'm terrible at it.
Who is lying more?
Let's see.
Oh, I rolled a 19!
Obviously, I'm
That's
going to
actually-
blow Aspect of the Nightingale and give myself a little bit of a buff. Or I've had that active. So, yeah, let's just see.
Can you beat a 20?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, I can.
Fuck shit, bitch. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Callie is the most convincing liar there has ever been.
God damn it.
she doesn't seem to be. She seems to not know what you're talking about. She seems to be onto you, Mierah.
Hmm.
Maybe she just overheard you guys talking.
Yeah, that's why she was in a bush and was peeking out like, whoa, what's going on?
Mm-hmm. Does she smell like stinking cloud?
Hmm.
There's no way she's getting away from that.
Indeed, that's gonna stick.
Mierah, you went in first, right?
Nice.
Who went in?
That's
What was
correct.
the order?
I went in first.
I mean, if I did stink, I could have just prestidigitated that away, so sort of an irrelevant question.
But then you would have cast a spell and we would
Yeah.
have sent this magic.
Invisibility, only the lowest, shittiest version of invisibility would, fuck with that.
I don't know what you're talking about. What invisibility?
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, something like, say, invisibility sphere lasts until you take an aggressive action. Which cleaning yourself is not, obviously, so.
That's a sexual action.
I can bang people while invisible, that's a fetish. Don't kink shame me.
How many of you actually do
But
stink?
not very aggressively.
I just
don't know,
sort of
I
sit there and
probably
take
do
it.
smell vaguely like stinking cloud.
I don't know if that. I mean, everyone basically. I mean, all of you basically reek from that, so it's hard to tell. It's a
No,
very
it
pervasive
was
sense.
dropped.
Speak for yourself.
It was dropped last.
Oh, last? Then no. No one smell.
Yeah.
Then no one but Holly and Sophie smell bad. Holly does not seem very impressed by that.
It's called deterioration.
I will look for her
Guitar
footprints
and-
just from where the portal were, because I'm sure this is crazy.
Give me a survival check.
Alright.
Because now you are actively looking for something.
Do I find footprints?
Does rolling
Uh-huh.
stealth, theoretically speaking, involve hiding footprints? Because I think
It
that's a
would.
thing.
No,
Okay.
you would do survival yourself to cover your
Oh,
tracks.
actually,
Stealth
well,
does not do anything about leaving anything behind.
I have a question.
You can err all
What sort
you
of
like, it's
ground
a
is
survival
this?
check, bitch.
Is it?
Yes.
Wouldn't that be stealth?
Yeah, I agree with the DM here.
Shut up, Savin.
No, it's survival is to cover your tracks.
Yeah.
Mm,
Cheeky bitch. You can try all you like. You're not getting out of this.
I
could
mean,
correct-
I could get out of it. Oomph. So just as you start looking around, like at the ground, Callie's gonna just rush forward and just tackle Mierah to the ground, start rolling around in the dirt, like hugging you and playing and like batting her tails all over the place. Like, oh man, I haven't seen you in forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And did you get my note? Did you get the note I gave you? Huh?
Son of a bitch.
Damn it, Butley.
This is far more interesting than the other idea I had.
Yeah, okay, great. Awesome. Damn it. No, I didn't get any letter that you left me, or anything of the sort.
What? Well, if you've been gone 100 years, you'd think you'd have opened your backpack at least, like, once. Or is that a new backpack? And Callie just started, like, sniffing all over you.
It's, well, you know, I left this one behind in, like, a cupboard, and I was like, oh yeah, this thing, I remember leaving this behind. I should use it again.
Wow, it smells just like last time I saw you guys. I have a really great memory for smells.
Yeah, and so do you. Smell exactly like you did, like, I don't know,
Yeah,
since
because
the
I
last
don't
time I saw you.
age, and I use the same perfume. Duh.
Fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna look for this letter.
Many tails start wagging. Foof, 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 foof.
I realize that Savin has just broken his own timeline's continuity.
Oh yeah, the
like,
timeline's fucked now,
comprehensive
guys.
amounts.
Fucking Talion's still alive. Or is he?
Things are happening. Oh no.
Kaelirra wasn't
What's
around
going
to kill him,
on?
so.
Oh no.
Wait,
What's
is there
going
no
on?
Kaelirra?
What's happened to the universe?
Yeah, there'd be no
Is it
goddess Kaelirra now, because
is
Kaelirra
it-
came with you guys.
Is it shattering? Is that it? Is that the sound of the universe shattering? I
Yep,
don't know.
it's the end. Rip, rest in pepperoni.
Thank God for divergent timelines.
Yep.
No,
Oh, this is some Dragon Ball
No.
Z shit. A
No,
ring just
no.
formed in a god's domain
Guys.
somewhere.
guys,
Yeah.
Goddess Kaelirra didn't exist back then. Demon Kaelirra exists, and she can be corrupted.
What? Pro tip, you're
The
looking at Demon Kaelirra.
You're looking
If I
at
remember it was
Kaelirra.
Savin.
She's playing
That's
as
the thing.
Kaelirra, Callie.
I'm a he, thank you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but that's
Check the
the
privilege.
thing. Remember, Kaelirra wasn't a goddess. She became a demon.
She didn't become a demon.
she's always been one. The floofy thing's a lie.
Yeah,
There was always a demon.
the Kitsune thing is just a guy's. Kaelirra
Yeah.
is a fucking succubus.
Well, then the corruption is like right around the fucking corner. That's it.
And, okay.
Whatever you
That-
say.
That's all that's needed.
You're talking bollocks, but whatever you say.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't. Whatever.
No, I think the timeline is irreparably fucked. But yes, now don't worry. It's done the Dragon Ball Z thing where it actually just makes its own separate universe because
Yep.
otherwise the world would fall apart.
It's almost like we shouldn't have fucked with time.
Nah, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
It's
Yeah.
almost like we should have fucked with Taz.
All right, Callie.
We could have gone back like, a day and fucked up Taz, and then just everything would have
Yeah,
been
whatever.
fine.
Why didn't you?
Well, why didn't anyone suggest that?
why-
Why didn't
I
It
did.
got
anyone?
suggested,
Yeah.
but then we
I-
also poo-pooed it because I wanted
So,
to get on with it.
Are you guys having this
Everybody
debate
went
in
poo-poo.
character in front of Callie?
No.
Just out of curiosity?
No.
No.
Then shut up.
Yeah, let's face it. The reason we didn't go back to mess with Taz is because I would like us to fucking continue on. I would like progress to happen.
Progress is lame. Anyway, in your backpack, you find like a crumpled piece of paper that's like it started to get folded, then got folded wrong, so it was kind of at a skewed angle, then refolded again and again and again, and finally just got crumpled up into a ball and stuffed in your pack. But when you like stiffen it out and straighten it up on the ground, it's a picture of you on your back with Callie on top of you, saying, "Let's see, who's borking now?" And it's her giving you the thumbs up. And it's like in really great like crow quill artwork.
Yeah, it's like I've got the piece of paper held up, and then as I lower the piece of paper, you're still doing the exact same thumbs up pose.
Exactly. Just colon D.
Sweet. I mean, there was probably some D in colons involved, yes.
Well, that's what's gonna happen.
I will slowly fold it, and try to fold it, and damn it, because it's been crumpled, it doesn't fold straight, and
Nope.
alright, fine, and then I also crumple it up and put it back in my bag. I see your point.
Just tail wagging intensifies.
Okay.
And now I'm NTRing Kinathis in a completely different campaign. Oh yeah. There is no limit to the Kaelirra.
It's baffling, actually, just the sheer, the cross-universe cuckold that's just been committed. This
Kaelirra's the one being cuckolded.
Kaelirra.
Yeah, usually. But now the fox is on the other deck.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So, Callie, all things considered, do you know where we are then? Since you've been here waiting for us?
I haven't been waiting for you. I just, was walking by and I heard weird noises. Shifty eyes. Anyway, yeah, you're just outside of, Galavos. Right? Right, Kina? That's where we were.
Yeah, you were
That's where we were.
not far away from Galavos
Okay,
when you
so yeah.
left.
I'll point a finger back towards Galavos.
Alright. Well, I mean, let's go head over there then.
Yeah, it's kind of a dump now, but, you'll see. Come on, let's go. And Callie will
Okay.
start, go to the front of the line and just start skipping along.
A dump? Oh, fuck. Even more concern.
Bouncy, bouncy, bounce.
Alright. Following around and still, looking vaguely flabbergasted and 100% unsure of all of this.
Okay. You get underway with your two-time companion, Callie.
Yep.
Callie,
Yo,
is Marika with you?
nope, she got left the fuck behind.
Oh.
Because I didn't know what the party was doing,
Poor baby.
Yep, poor baby. It's okay, now she won't turn into an evil succubus champion.
Echo.
In this
echo.
Yeah, I
timeline.
think, Kina, you're picking up sound from the rest of us speaking.
Yeah. In this time, she stops being a blackguard and becomes a real paladin.
Anyway, you continue on, and just as you were going, you heading south back towards Galavas, you find that you very quickly start coming across things as you go, like trees that have. You find a great many trees that have quite obviously been smashed or destroyed in one form or another. And as you go, those small signs of destruction turn into what looks like the long aftermath of a fierce battle. You see trenches torn in the earth. Some trees that have been fallen look like they have been shattered by immense bolts, like that of a ballista, or crushed under a catapult stone. You find in some places, as you're walking, you find overgrown craters that have been just blasted out of the earth itself. And as you continue, you find stonework, long toppled and overgrown with vines and moss. And as you continue, the destroyed constructs, the walls, the buildings, grow ever denser until it is very clear that you are standing within the grounds of a large ruined city that has been long since retaken by nature.
See, I told you it was kind of a dump now. Kelly's just looking horrified at everything around her, but she's at the front of the party so no one can see her face.
Oh, shit. This was... We were supposed to have avoided this.
Avoided what?
I indicate the
Nothing of your
ruins.
concern.
How would you have stopped anything to this?
Do you know what happened
This is
here, Callie?
awful. No, I just got here from where I live, way south of here.
That sounds kind of like my excuse.
Well, then we can excuse together. Shut up. And Callie will like crouch down on top of the ruins and like scoop up some ashes or something and let them slip through her fingers. Oh gods.
As you stand within this, actually just give me perception checks. Like one or
Okay.
two people. That's it.
I will
Okay,
assist
well,
somebody. 'Cause I have
Anyone but
shit
me.
perception.
I can't.
Okay,
Look
what's
really
my
good at the
perception?
ground directly below me.
There you go.
Okay, Sophie. Well, I guess Callie too. Well, I guess
Well, I was
maybe you're too
assisting.
distracted. Oh, you're just. Oh, okay. Hey, hey, Sophie. Oh wait, where is it? As you're standing here, the trees are not as densely packed as they were in the forest proper, and you can get a clearer sight of the horizon around you a little bit, enough to see where all that was coming from. Off in the distance, to the southwest, to the southwest, there is a great fiery volcano.
Oh my god, it's Mount Doom. Did Winter become Sauron in this timeline?
Truly the darkest
It
timeline.
would seem
From which
that seems to
from which
be-
smoke and ash slowly but
It's
steadily
not Lord Winter anymore,
flows.
it's Lord Summer.
Hot.
just look at that, looks at the sky, looks at position, and says, at least we know what happened to Brandtree.
Oh gods.
Well, if anything ever was alive there, they're just this burn. Well, you're currently breeding them.
Oh my god. Mother! Callie will just start like running in that direction. Eh.
Well, you seem to be very eager for something that has apparently been going on for quite a long time.
She's just gone. Bye.
We should probably go after that one. Mustn't let that miscreant get away.
Dimension door. Bring as many as I can with me. So,
If anything's
well,
alive, they're now only its salamanders and elementals. Says chat. Yep. This is
Callie, as you're running, you are running through the forest, and then about 50 feet ahead of you, there's a flash and a thump, and the party is in front of you.
Callie skids to a halt, like almost falls over herself. Get out of my way! And in the deafening silence, she'll just walk
you
around you.
seem to be very, very active for something.
Well, hey,
Given from the that thing
Kaelirra,
has been,
your mum
from
is
the
fine.
looks of it,
Well, how do you know?
Well, I have this thing here, and I'm gonna hold up the letter that I wrote to myself. Isn't that right, Kaelirra?
She'll
let's
cock her
have a
head
look
to the
here.
side.
Let's see here. that part's probably wrong now. That part's probably wrong now. That part is probably wrong now. I'm just going to start pointing out bits. If anyone has it still in their handouts, the mysterious note to myself. In it, I'll be like, guys, there's absolutely kind of a section here about those guys.
Those guys?
I won't. It's just for your ears here, Savin, because I'm not going to say it directly to Callie. From what we can tell, there's only one god in the world, and the others were never awakened. The only one is the Kitsune goddess Kaelirra. Supposedly, she's the daughter of the Demon Queen, Lord Winter's wife. That would like peek over the letter. That is probably not technically true anymore.
Blink. Okay, so maybe all of that's true, but I'm not a goddess, and...
Yes, that's right, and the guy who your mum is banging is technically probably not going by Lord Winter originally in the timeline. Ooh, everything is a mess!
Everything is a mess, and I gotta go get to where everybody lived to see if there's anything left. And she just starts running again.
We'll catch up to her in a second.
Will you just hold still?
No.
Let's see, what's called person?
That is a first level spell.
No, it's a second level.
All right, okay.
That's a third level spell. Here it is.
Hey guys, wait a second. Isn't she supposed to be the daughter of a demon?
Yes, she's a succubus.
Huh, fuck. Then I remember the crumpled up layer. Oh, fuck!
It only drains like a teensy little bit of your life force. It's fine.
It only drains a few hero levels.
It's fine.
Don't worry, that grows back.
Yeah, you didn't need all those character levels.
Yeah.
They grow back.
After every encounter, you need fucking lesser restoration cast on you.
It's a good thing I can cast that.
So you make someone double retarded and then just restore them.
It takes a lot. It takes many feedings for them to consume your whole soul, and your soul will grow back after sufficient time.
That's a concern people who aren't like, you know, elf levels of immortal.
Well, I mean, that wouldn't stop them from being eaten up anyway.
Well, true, but I also imagine it's got to take like a couple of years off the lifespan.
Probably. Well, I don't know. From the people that I know that were spat on, they said it was both horrifying and the single greatest moment of their entire life. Apparently,
why would you make this more tempting for me?
I'm just saying that's just what I've heard.
Uh-huh.
I had to contend with many kinds of demons in my adventures. Speaking of which, this feels a whole lot like an adventure, and I like it.
Well, I mean, I'm glad to hear that much, but the timeline's like super double fucked up again.
I'm sure it will be fine.
Time to fix it.
There's a burning mountain over there.
I could fix that.
Oh. Okay.
I wouldn't like to, and it would take a lot of effort, but I could fix that.
Oh.
Let's just do what we came here to do and leave this place to itself.
It still seems like a whole bunch of incorrect. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
sure.
mean, we should probably follow after her. If she's headed for where people are, then she'll probably take us to Salad Face Star Shapes.
You know, I mean, if you keep saying his name incorrectly, eventually we'll come across someone who knows someone by that name, and then we'll get completely lost.
Possibly.
But whatever. I'm sure that won't happen.
No, I'm sure it won't. This is where Keen has actually been taking a fucking Word document of every single fake name for Salaran, and it turns out that after jumping forward in time, we broke continuity so hard that it started making extra-dimensional salad face star shoot fruits.
That seems like a thing that could happen.
Well, you know, like Stalin star mode.
Yeah.
All right, so the party gives chase to Callie, who is running frantically towards a volcano.
Yep. I have a
In the
method for
far
catching up to
distance.
her, which is to just, let my dear sweet Zagara out of her statue-y sleeps, and then we'll scutter over there super duper fast. So hey, at some point, Callie, a spider of Leng, is chasing after you.
Callie shrieks in abject terror and hold on, let's see. Hold on.
Well, there's still a person riding on her back.
I don't think that registers.
Oh.
Like amidst the oh god, a monster out of myth and legend is charging at me. So they're gonna cast like haste or fly on herself. Actually, no, she's gonna cast confusion over her shoulder. At Zagar and you, I guess, by extension. So
This
make
is-
a will save.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Oh.
Yeah, I could have
Callie, you cunt!
Echo.
Yeah, Kina, your microphone is definitely picking up our sound.
Mute the stream.
I don't think it's stream, it's
Why would he be listening to the stream?
It's not a
Yeah.
stream, it's
That's
just,
fine.
it's just picking up.
It's a move.
You know,
You do
Kina's
not explain
mic.
a move.
No,
I
Kina's
have
mic is
to-
picking up his headphones.
I now have to sit and stay at my computer instead of pace and talk.
Take
How
that.
horrible.
Oh,
You'll have to sit
awful.
still. Oh no. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't notice. I hadn't looked at my sheet yet, and everything fucking changed.
Oh no.
Go away. Sheet configure. What is? I have broken header images and stuff in here. Go away. I can't get into the actual detailed parts of my sheet. They're gone.
Excellent.
My whole sheet is missing, except for a thing called sheet configuration.
Oh.
Setting tab. Okay, no, it's fine. Settings is just a weird click button that highlights itself.
Ooh.
Everything, however, has moved. Oh, I mean, they made bits of it prettier. They haven't actually expedited any of the fucking cluttered nonsense, but they've made bits of it look nicer. Does that beat the DC of confusion?
No, that wouldn't beat the DC of like Charm Person.
Yeah.
So you're confused.
Awesome.
And so is Zagara. So have fun with that.
You fucking dick.
Enjoy pitting yourself and each other for a while. Yeah, Kaelirra will just continue like terror, like dashing off towards the mountain. I can get there in like 3 days.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It is about 40 miles away from the edge
Yeah, like
of
2 days.
ruined area.
So yeah, eventually Kaelirra will just
Oh,
run
that's
herself to
right.
exhaustion and just like face plant in the ground. And the party can catch up to her.
It's a good thing that overland flight lasts so long.
Yep.
Because we got that still going, remember?
Wait, from before we left?
Not you,
Why not me?
because you left.
When did you cast Overland Flight?
When did you cast Overland Flight last session?
But how long can you run and be like 2 hours left on it?
That didn't answer the question.
I don't think you would have. I don't think you would have had it going into that portal.
I'm 100% sure it was cast on Kaelirra, so.
Yeah.
It
we
was.
did not have it. We didn't have it going.
I
into the
remember you
portal.
doggy. I remember Kaelirra doggy paddling.
Right. So yeah, if you guys fly, she'll end up flying too, or probably just like starts off doing that, and then like does the dash into the trees and then collapses.
Yep.
So yeah, eventually, if you actually like want to, you'll catch up with Callie.
Yes, we'll likely manage. And when Mierah and fucking Zagara catch up, they look really pissed off. Like they both have bites.
Oh, poor Zigzag. She's in basically a combat encounter in her human form. How did that work out for her?
Not well.
I mean, she was already confused. She did a bunch of biting Mierah, and Mierah did a bunch of biting her.
Eventually, one of the party members who can cast magic would come by and would dispel magic them, and then pick them up and continue.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, if Callie's there dropped on the floor, I'm just gonna fucking walk over and sit on her back so she can't run away again.
Yeah.
Bad!
Callie's tails will just tuck underneath her.
Alright.
I'm
See you,
sorry. I'm just
Yeah,
everything
whatever.
and just just
Yeah,
be like
it's-
crying.
Don't you play a evil mind games? Oops. Oh god, I was like, no, not a combat encounter now!
Oh god.
It would be thematically appropriate for people like, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, this would be a
Fucking
great
ground.
time for like Winter's goons to ambush us or something.
Yep. My long lost daughter, there you are!
Daddy! Ah!
Exactly. Why are you a vampire now, Papa?
No, we could just make it simple. We just fuck her head up and then leave it like that. Simple.
No. No mind fucking the succubus.
If you
Well,
say
it's
that out
all
loud,
feeble
Kaelirra
mind,
will
and
like.
There's literally nobody here able to throw the counter of that.
Yeah, true, but you know, still, not cool.
Hold on a second.
Are you trying to do another fucking evil ass plot, really?
Yeah, it's time for evil ass plotting. How long does this spell? Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm sat on you, and the boss is right there.
Yeah, Callie's just gonna wave her hands and summon Bubba. When you start talking about like permanently fucking her mind.
Summon who?
Bubba.
Who's that?
That's my accuser devil.
An accuser devil.
Callie, for fuck's sake.
You're talking about blowing up her brain permanently.
I didn't say
Oh,
that
one of
out loud
those-
when,
oh.
when she summons that. I'm like, no, that's just why. Oh, fuck. Now we have to destroy this.
I don't know. Bubba's just gonna sit there and stare at you, like
It is quite
menacingly.
unsettling.
Oh, just accusing.
It
Yeah,
is like
he's
the,
accusing
the,
you. It's gaze.
It is like the mangled, this bizarre blasphemy of a creature that conjoins the features of a plump human infant and a gigantic gore-fattened fly.
I mean, this is Savin, Lance, so really it's probably like some sort of Tark bug girl, but you know.
It's some okay. You know what? That's
No,
fair.
It's Grugpuck.
No, I don't want to summon Grogpuck. I canceled the spell. Oh god.
Grogpuck!
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes
Callie,
were
why
made.
did you summon a
All right,
Zaybug?
it's some kind of weird fly creature, bug creature. And it
Don't
stares
break
at you
my
with its
mind.
multifaceted eye.
We're not going to break your mind. Although I'm super annoyed at you for throwing a spell at us.
Promise?
Yes, promise, 100% pinky swear.
I'm sorry. I was scared. Still
Yeah,
scared.
sure. Yeah, okay. If you like give us a few moments, then we can like try and explain the gist of things that have happened or haven't happened, okay?
Oh, okay. Sniffle.
As long as you admit that you totally followed us through that portal, yes?
Yeah, I totally followed you.
Okay, awesome. Right, what you did was jump forward in time by like, what was the estimate? 102 years-ish?
It's about 102 years,
Yeah, okay.
more or less.
And there are
It's
a bunch of
really about-
events.
It's really about
yeah.
98.
Yeah, of course. There are a bunch of events that were supposed to happen and kind of fucking didn't. And they maybe even were events that involved you. That's the whole magic of jumping through time and space.
Oh, hang on. Before you do anything like that, before you start explaining anything, as soon as she realizes that you're starting to explain things, Holly will point at the accuser devil and it will be banished.
Baba, no!
Yeah,
It's not.
probably, yeah.
It's not dead. I just sent it away.
Wait, you can do that?
Yes.
Callie just
I can-
stares up
I
at
can
Holly with these like wide saucer-like
Do a lot
eyes.
of things.
You can send demons home.
It's called
Yeah,
a
like-
She
banishing.
just like
It
squirms
sends
under
things
Mierah.
back to where they came from.
It's fine, you're not going anywhere.
No. Just send them all home. Send us all home.
You want to go back to hell?
Hell? Question mark.
Do I like look to the others for help?
Remember, they are separated, remember?
Of course, so their dimension probably isn't the. Okay, if I tried to.
God, I don't even have proper Beatizer. What the fuck?
Yeah, like okay, if I were to try and explain just that slip of the tongue, then we would be here for a very long time. Okay. Anyway, things have happened and haven't happened that were supposed to. This is like an alternate timeline in the future. Because we came to pick up a thing.
Well, put it back. Put it back.
You and your
Well,
interrupting. This is
The
very rude,
problem is
especially
that
when I'm
you
sat
were
on
one
you.
of the cat.
Kyle will just boop you with like 3 tails at once, just right in the face.
Yeah.
Whap.
Whap.
From the WAP Goblin.
Oh, whap, yeah. I will
Just
tug some ears.
Kneels down next to her, looks at her, red eyes, like white skin, and say, "You were not supposed to be here. You were supposed to be at home.
Well,
It's your own fault for being here, because you could be the reason it's like this."
What?
You're kind of like way too important of a person to have sort of come jumping through time with us.
How am I
Here.
important?
Hey, you and you're interrupting.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Then I will look to, I guess, to Holly for permission to show her the letter to myself. No, you are not allowed
She will look at you, and then we'll look at Callie, and she'll nod, and she'll just say, "You belong. There are things that you have to do. There are
And
things that have to happen.
Here.
There are
Oh,
places, and there are places in time where you have to be, and this is not one of them. At least not like this."
So Callie will read the letter and just be so confused the whole time. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Why would August do any of this? Or Mother? What happened? They're good people, both of them.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
Something bad
Where
happens.
is your daughter? Where is her daughter? She's not there. She's gone. What could have happened?
Well, I disappear for years at a time. It's...
How many years at the time?
There's a couple of decades here and there.
I think you should rest assured that the current state is not entirely your fault.
But at least like a teeny weeny bit.
Badoop?
Oh.
What?
Oh, Hedrah's internet just died.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Hedrah.
Hedrah?
Your internet died there?
No, I restarted Discord
Oh, okay.
because it was eating 1.8 gig.
Big memory leak.
Doesn't matter to me. I got 64 of them, so
Plenty more to
Holy
spare,
shit.
I see.
what?
That's a lot of gigs.
Oh, it's RAM, of course.
I have like fuck all
Why
around
do you
myself.
think Getty and I don't really give a fuck about anything less than 64 or anything in that? We're looking at the high industrial CPUs and stuff like that.
Mm.
I have 8 gigs of RAM in an i5 machine.
I have 16 in an i5. Speaking of which, I bought a 1060 today.
Oh, nice.
You gonna pay a redneck to put it in?
Hell yeah. I don't know, probably not. I'm gonna get that in
Savin.
before Mass Effect comes out. And it's gonna be a good time.
Didn't you have like a 970?
No, I have like a 790 or something.
Okay, so we need. No, wait, 790 doesn't exist.
Or something like that. I don't
780.
know. Sure, why not? Let
770.
me go look at.
I'm happy with my 960 for now.
I have a 760.
I have a 1080.
Yeah.
It's a 780, yeah.
My poor machine. It's feeling its days.
And did
Oh.
you get the 1060 Ti, you said?
I don't know.
Or was 1060?
1060, I think. Oh, what's the difference?
Well, the Ti is titanium, which is a hopped up, more powerful version, which is like a sliver under the 1070 in terms of performance. But you get pretty much constant 6 gig of RAM instead of the lower class shit.
I got this thing, whatever that is.
Let's see. Yeah, that's a 6 gig version. It's not the Ti, but it's reasonably good.
Okay, well, it'll run
Fucking
Mass
better
Effect.
be reasonably
so-
good at $260.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, but the difference is it's what's the word again? It's barely a step up from 780.
Mm.
No, later there's like a 10% difference.
Hey, that'll get me up from medium to high, probably. So, whatever.
That's good.
Oh no, dude, it's so fucking pissy code that it chokes on a 1070.
Mm.
Yeah, they tried it out, alpha or beta, whatever shit they did, and it chugs on a 1070.
Gross.
It's a horrifying code.
Well, anyway, moving on.
Okay, so I mean, we don't know the circumstances of things you were supposed to get up to, but because you aren't there in the past term, that doesn't doesn't matter. Yeah, it's probably not like 100% your fault. There's totally something that maybe we should have been able to do. And also one of our friends has probably totally irreparably fucked things up, so we'll have to go back and kill him now. I mean, talk to him and see why he did this.
Considering that when where we came from, there was no volcano, I think it is safe to say that there have been significant changes.
Okay, so Callie, you're still technically the one who knows the most about all of this place at all in general. Who could possibly make just a mountain happen, a volcano happen in the middle of the continent?
Nobody yet. Maybe all of the druids working together, or like a god?
Now there's a thought. Spoken to gods before. They listen to stuff. And they're almost, if there are gods around, they're totally paying attention to us like right now.
The wrath of an angry god.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'll just look up at the sky and be like, "Hey! Is the divinity listening?"
Are you sure you wish to garner the powers' attention right now?
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. If they are paying attention, it would be a lot less rude of us to talk to them now instead of just, leave them sat waiting and watching. Kina, Echo.
Oh.
You're pacing. I mean, obviously some weird shit has happened. And if there is a god around, I mean, there might not be any gods, especially since this one here, and I'll, pat Callie on the head, might have possibly meant to become one of them. And so if she isn't, then there are none. No gods. No gods at all gone.
But how can that be? You can't, kill a god.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yep, totally. 100%.
Just stares in horror.
I mean, well, we can't. We're not quite that strong yet.
And then the boss is just sitting in the background well, you're not. But...
yes, maybe for plebeians like you.
There are times and in certain places and at certain times, the essence of a god can be stolen or sundered. Though those places and times are, for good reason, kept very secret.
Fair. Could be a coincidence.
There.
Making weird noises. Blowjobbing your microphone. For fuck's sake. Okay then, so we could definitely do some things here that might... I mean, it looks like we're going to have to go about this the long way around. So, we could check this volcano out, go north, and hopefully Salaran Starshaper will be up there. And we'll just grab the heart off him. And then we'll go back, and we'll stop Taz from fucking everything up, and let Callie go as she should in her normal place. And then everything's fine and sorted, right?
Not to mention, then we have to go back further, back in time again, not to the present, so we can interfere with the Dark Agency attacking our agency.
Also true. Gosh, there's a lot of...
a shit show.
This is going to be a lot of jumping around. So, off to the volcano to just take a peek, and then up north to Salaran. And then after that, back to stop Taz, hopefully.
So wait, if this is an alternate timeline that exists concurrently with the existing timeline, does that mean there are two hearts of magic now?
Well, there are definitely 1.5 hearts of magic because of the boss having a half, like right now as of the second.
No, the night needle. We need a heart.
Oh, right, yes.
You guys should totally steal this shithole universe's magic items.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we should go just kill Sauron in the north, where he's doing his possible evil ritual. We'll just use that heart, and then we'll leave this place alone after we go and fucking call Taz for being a stupid asshole and leaving us.
Your friend sounds like a dick.
Oh, he's such a dick.
Indeed. He blew a hole through my chest before and killed me. I
What?
got him back by strangling him slowly to death.
Yeah.
By ripping out all the air in his lung and watch him suffocate and right on
Oh
the
my god,
floor.
what is wrong with you people?
They're very commonplace
Please go
about
back.
death. I've not died yet, so maybe I'll also be crazy when I die.
You can't come back from being dead?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I found.
Yeah.
Abject horror stare.
No, you're such a sweet little innocent blue foot.
I think we have.
On the head.
I think we have unhinged the poor girl enough.
Slowly turning her into a babbling madman.
Stop revealing universal secrets to the poor girl, please.
Okay, yeah.
Well, one day her brain might be able to be processed.
I am
that information.
I'm considering just erasing that one little that sentence.
No. I did also say I totally promised no mindfuckery.
You did.
Well, come
You did.
on. I would.
You promised to not mindfuck her.
Yeah. Guys, really. She's like right here as well, so this is double not cool.
I don't have anything to do anything at all.
Just gonna cast Misty Step on out of here.
No, I'm fucking.
I'm not doing.
No.
Just try not to reveal anything more.
Yeah, sure. It's just like the fucking most exasperated stare.
Come, let's go
Alright.
investigate the volcano.
Yes. We'll send you home afterwards, Callie, and then hopefully everything is fine. Look on the bright side, you might profit.
Yeah.
Insight is very important to have.
Yep.
And I think this experience will give you a great deal of it.
And think of us when we become a goddess.
Blink.
Hey, it might still happen. Scratch. And then I will finally climb off.
Yeah, Callie will get up as well.
I'll probably lift
Okay.
you up. How tall is Callie?
Don't fuck if I know, like 5'8".
I'm like just huge on top of her.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I didn't
not
just
only
immediately get out from under you.
Yep, lift you up and presumably like a few feet off the ground and then dust you off and place you. Blink.
Just about put her in your pocket.
Please, I don't want to think about pockets right now. It's already distracting enough. Look, she smells really good. It's not fair.
Well, I suppose that comes with what she is.
Or just grumbles. Also, it was really rude of you to throw a spell at her before. Callie, this is Zagara.
Ah!
No, hey, okay, before you do the spook out thing, this is actually just totally a spider that is polymorphed.
She doesn't always look like that.
It just looks like a big old cuddle bug.
Just, like, still kind of spooked. Callie will, like, walk over and hesitantly offer a hand and say, sorry?
And then as opposed to like handshakes like one would expect, it's sort of like the front leg goes up instead to do shake.
Excellent. Oh, okay.
Actually, it's probably more like how it's really hard to move just your pinky, and so the finger next to it kind of also just goes along with it. So her arm goes up and her leg also goes up.
Wait, Kinathis, what do you mean?
I can move my pinky fine on its own. It's the ring finger that doesn't really move well on its own.
I can't move my
What?
pinky on its own. I can move if I focus, I can move my ring finger on its own, but the pinky goes along with it.
Curious. I can move
Okay,
my toes
maybe-
individually. Got them
Yeah, I
fingertips.
got knuckles on my toes because I had to for therapy reasons. Because I can do each of them individually. Same with all the fingers.
Same. I can
Yeah.
build child Lego with my feet. Not like you know the big piece ones. I can't do like complicated small things, but I could totally do
Yeah.
child Lego with my feet. Duplo,
Duplo
that's it.
blocks.
Duplo.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I had to because my left was missing two of the mentioned fingers and my right was having to recompensate, so I had to practice. But anyways,
Yes. Good old foot talk. What time of day is it? Because we like left during the noon and have been on a run for like an hour or two.
It's probably getting towards the late afternoon then.
Cool.
I'll actually, roll me a,
encounters.
no, roll me like a d24.
Okay.
I didn't think of this before, but I probably should have.
So 5 p.m.
It was 5 p.m. when you arrived, and you've been traveling for a few hours now, so it is evening.
Yeah.
The sun has gone down, but you can see in the distance the glow from the volcano.
Can anyone see a giant floating eye?
Well, I don't know. Spread the
Perception.
butt cheeks.
I see you.
Do you want me to look for an eye?
Look for evil floating magic eyes and shit watching us as we approach this volcano under cover of night.
Okay, let's see then. Perception. There you go.
No, you don't see any giant floating malevolences.
All right. Well, it was worth checking. You never know.
Ah, but here's the thing. Sigara doesn't look too menacing with her leg warmers, her butt sweater, and kitty sweater. Kitty keyhole sweater.
Sweater's the best.
Yes, remember because Sophie did. Oh, and she has a big big bow. Remember?
Yep. All the adorables.
She's just the most adorable monstrosity from the legends and mythology.
Well, you guys are home. Can someone roll me d100?
I would love to be responsible for the demons attacking us. Oh, never mind.
15.
$15 demon boule.
15 demonic boulets.
Teeth bullet.
Okay, no, everything's fine.
Rad.
Okay.
Alright, so do we go through the night towards this thing, or do we make a little camp up?
We camp up.
Cool.
All right. Well, gonna set up for the night. Suppose.
Yeah. Say, Callie, we've already had one companion mysteriously ditch us and fuck up the time stream. You are going to hang around, right? Really annoying if we set up camp for the night and then you just pull a mysterious vanishing act.
If she wants to go
So-
back home where she came from, she has to stay with us.
That's also a point.
Yeah, so Callie has been kind of quiet for a while, but never one to miss an opportunity. Callie will sort of sashay over to Mierah and say, "Well, I can't go anywhere if there's someone holding me." Just presses herself up right against you.
Okay, get out the cold iron chains. Let's lock her up as usual.
No, I'm sure I can find ways to keep her occupied. I'll take that bullet.
Well, it's on you then.
It's on me, all over me, really.
Or in you, or on you. It can happen a lot of ways. And then they banged.
I need a picture of the fucking bird.
Before you go away, just to make sure that things can be fixed in one way or another, Holly will make sure to just silently creep on up behind you and will pluck one of the hairs out of your head. Just one. Which is really difficult to do, actually, just to get one solid.
It is actually. Thank you for the bat. Appreciate it.
Pop. Continue. And she'll just float away.
The fuck?
And probably the track if you do actually pull her around. She did the same to us. It's so cool.
I'm gonna do the same to Taz when I find him.
You fucking feel free to pull out more than a hair.
Yeah, fuck him up.
See how good he is at running away if you take his left nut.
Joke's on
He doesn't
you,
need
internal
both.
testes.
No, that just makes it even worse for you.
Ah.
You hear like rubber gloves snapping.
Ah.
That's called invasive surgery. Oh no. Let's avoid that possibility. Oh.
Skald
More like
rejects
excavation
Skald,
or surgery.
Just get the sharpened ice cream scoop.
Oh my god. Let's. Cool.
Oh, that made me cringe.
Ooh. Wow. This went somewhere.
Anyway.
I need a fucking character that fights with one of those.
God.
It's
Should
just
be
frightening.
called him it's a rogue, and they call him the scooper.
God. Okay.
Shall I get him with the
anyway.
scoops, boss?
This-
You mean these scoops that I use with every situation?
Anyway. Is anyone gonna. Alright.
Yep. I reach into my magical bag and we'll begin pulling out tent in a bag. A campsite in a bag, essentially.
Oh, yes. Your campsite in a bag.
Yep.
I will
God.
take out my lute and strum upon it.
Oh, you stupid new fucking book thing. Missing all my goddamn equipment
Aw.
information.
Rip.
Is it in columns? Is it in this? Bollocks. Bollocks! None of my inventory has all of its information in it. I have my short descriptions. And that appears to be minimize, maximize, alright? Nope. It's just fucking gone.
Have you lost some things?
Off my sheet? Yep.
Uh-oh. What'd you lose?
All of the description fields out of all of my equipment.
Oh.
Apart from the line that is short description, that's intact. Everything else fucking gone.
That's unfortunate.
Yes, yes it is. I'm gonna try and roll it and see if it's hidden, nested in it. Hooray! Okay, so the information's definitely there, I just can't fucking access it. Now, where is it hiding? Oh well, regardless. You see what I've got going here. So you pull out a lute and start strumming, and you see like firewood gets pulled out, a cauldron is plonked onto it, there is a big old like keg of water, a keg of ale. I start putting on like travel cakes and bacon to prepare cooking. A large tent.
Fire.
Yep, a large tent gets pulled out and put up, a collapsible bathtub, which everyone fucking loves, the good old collapsible bathtub, and some soaps.
Actually, you know what? No, I was typing something out, but no. Like while you're like taking all this incredibly large shit out, like Callie's sitting there strumming, and eventually she just takes off into like an improvised song about how this bag of holding is almost as voluminous as your mother's asshole, and she just keeps on going there, just getting bodier and bodier. Just
Nice,
one
I
long, like
approve.
10-minute long your mama joke.
Delightful. I'm still trying to find
Wow.
where the missing information is. It's just fucking gone. It's there. Like, it must be because that field exists with its description in it. Pathfinder, she is a fucking travesty. There we go, I got it. Alright, I found it. The attributes were all hidden because there are 2 sheet modes, apparently? Oh no, Holly is alarmed. Several trees. They've seen things.
Just nits.
Someone is apparently putting fucking commentary on one of my pieces of work. And this is bad.
So, will there be any watches for tonight?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go with the early watch, and then, like, I can't remember how many Sophie is able to do at once because she doesn't fucking sleep.
Oh, the ring allows me to sleep for 2 hours. I need 2 hours downtime only, so if you take first, I can take the rest.
Cool. Alright, I'll take the first watch then. And also getting a lovely bath.
Sounds good. All right. Well, let me see.
how much sleep does Cadia actually need?
Just as much as everybody else.
Cadia sleeps like a
Well-
normal person.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. So that's where you guys are now. All right. So let's see. Someone want to give me another D100?
Sure.
Another opportunity
Aw,
for Savin to
yeah.
fuck us. I knew it. I'm naked in a
Uh-oh.
bath.
Oh dear.
You'll be fine, you pussy.
Good luck finding one of those.
Oh god.
Tiefling boulets. That's a thing that could happen in Savin land. Boulets have a humanoid variant.
Yes, they do. Yes.
Boolegos. Yeah.
Someday you'll actually meet them.
Yeah.
One day.
One day.
As long as they like hugs.
They don't like hugs.
How sad.
No, they should. Everyone should. But Flufels and Keyhole Sweaters, they give great hugs.
Let's see. I'll take you. You're gone. Oh yeah, Savin. Feel free to also keep control of Minerva, because she is still around.
Yeah. One day she'll even get all that banked up EXP and level up.
Yeah, one day. One day she'll level up. All right. Oh god. Why? Go away. Ugh. Get out of here. No, get out. Yeah, okay. 1 second, please. Bear with me for a moment.
Of course.
Ba, 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 ba. Do-do, 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 do-do. I was actually afraid I wouldn't get to use any of these stat blocks I painstakingly created. I took so much time to actually make these stat blocks for various things, and I just didn't think they'd actually happen. Okay, so shit, I need to drag this map a bit further over here so I can actually get to it. There. Boop, you are now. Where am I?
Alarm noise.
Oh, here we are. Okay. This is a place that should look very vaguely familiar. Place that once existed and you once were at.
Wow, I haven't
map
seen
long-
this campsite in ages.
A map long forgotten.
Jesus. Well, Mierah, which tent is yours?
Biggest one. Probably just this one right here.
Okay, yeah. Kelly's sitting out there, and like Minerva's over here getting flirted with.
Don't be such an ass queen.
And verse 2 of Your Mother's Asshole. Second verse, deeper than the first.
Nice.
Oh my god. All right,
The
let's
ludist
see.
Kitsune.
Let me see, where did I even put this shit? Okay.
Why
Oh
does
god,
this
I haven't been
cheat
into
think I
this
have
thing.
232 hit points.
I'd say it must be correct, obviously. I mean, seems legit.
Okay, so 11 levels there, 30 plus 33 plus my class hit die. Class health. It's just pulling a random number out of nowhere.
Do. Let me see. Oh, what the? Oh, there we go. Okay. So let's go with.
That's so strange.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, I need some of that too. Hang on. Let's see. Where did I? Oh fuck! Did I get rid of that page? Did I destroy that map? I archived that map. Fuck! I need that map. Maybe this one. No, not this one. This was the wrong one. Let's put you back. Why did I not just shunt this in with the other ones? Why did I have to do this to myself? Maybe it's this one. Okay. U3. I'll take U3. I'll take these.
What are these mathematics?
Okay, that should be it. 2, 2, 2, 2. Where the hell did I fucking put you guys? There you are. There's your map now. What's this? That doesn't. How does? Okay.
I don't fucking know.
Well, that's a thing. Okay.
It's magicked up an extra 107 health. Sorry, slightly less than 107 health out of fucking nowhere.
I wonder where that came from. That doesn't look right at all.
But what's more confusing is that it's an imaginary number. Like, I've taken away numbers from other fields, and it's just like... I don't fucking know. It should just be 100. Whatever, I'll just have the maths in manually.
Okay. Oh, whatever. Oh, did that have any? No, it didn't have anything. Oh, I know. Okay. This one. This one will have it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, that'll do. I'll take those. That'll work. That will work. Sorry, this is taking a bit of time. I'm just gathering up everything. It's all scattered about.
There we go, guys. I fixed it.
Oops.
Do you have a zero modifier for Constitution?
No. I haven't changed a single number, just it's decided that it's inserted fake numbers in there somewhere.
That's really strange.
No, if you have a D10, what Constitution do you have?
Ignore it, it's fine. It's the Constitution modifier is done separately to the rest of the hit points. That's not counting my con modifier, those numbers.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, should be way more.
It is more. I've got a further 33 hit points out of con mod. So I should be at 136 health.
136 health.
Yes. Remember, my hit
You're
dice aren't maxed
squishier
out like
than Sophie.
my hit dice aren't maxed out like yours are.
Okay, so first watch is Mierah.
Yep.
This is the wrong fucking token here for you.
First watch will also probably be me, so I can set up with Mierah.
Probably. Yeah, you wanted to do things.
To do the nasty.
Yes.
Oh, why did this change? Fuck. Okay.
And of course you get to watch Mierah in the bath. Hooray.
God, I need to fucking fix
Bonus
that.
perks. Yeah.
Okay. That's not correct. Oh fuck me! I just fuck. Okay. Oh. God damn it! It's okay. I'm just fighting with this real. Okay. There. You copy. Fuck. God. There. And you go there. And I guess you go there. And Sophie, Cadia, where are you going? Are you going? You are what? Watch. Third? Second?
I can do first watch. Okay.
Everyone wants to be on first watch.
I don't care. Just whatever. I'll do second.
Okay.
You also get to watch Mierah in the bath, obviously.
Not being third.
Hey,
Okay, so I guess cigar is gonna be.
I don't have a
somewhere.
tent, so sleep. Okay.
Okay. Let me see. Hmm. How does this fucking... Okay. How do I roll that as just myself? Just to myself?
/GM roll.
That did not work. Oh, I actually have to put a dice into it. Okay.
If you want to roll something,
Okay, there we go. Okay.
the dice in.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, wow. Really?
Yeah, really. I assume.
All right. Well, Mierah and Callie and Sophie, your watch goes without incident while you are bathing and keeping an eye on camp. The wilderness is quiet. The dull glow in the distance from the fires and lava slowly oozing from the volcano in the just sits there quietly and imposingly.
Oh yeah, we're
But nothing on...
Hearn's with Taz, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Yeah. Carry on.
Currently, he's living in his volcano throne.
Yeah, probably. He is. Hearn is actually the overlord of this timeline. He has become the demon king of Savara.
Oh, I bet some druid awakened him. The fool. The
The fool.
Such power should not have been unleashed. Well, yeah, no, your watch goes fine without any. You are not molested. Well, some of you are not molested.
Well, I was gonna say, I think you're wrong.
Some of you, it's not quite so. And we'll go on to second watch. Who was on second watch?
Sophie.
Cadia.
Sophie and
Sophie's
Cadia?
on Sophie's on second and third there as well. So.
Okay. All right. Sophie and Cadia. Yes.
Also, I would like to have sight on Callie, please.
Do you not have sight?
It would appear
her?
not.
What the fuck? What the fuck? The fuck?
Just means you get a seeing eye Minerva and it becomes a menage a trois.
Well, she has nowhere else to sleep, so yeah.
Point taken.
Okay. All right.
Want me to roll something?
Sure. If you want.
Well, what do you want me to roll? I asked for something.
Um.
Probably perceptions or.
Sure, if you want. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I should have made them also do it then. Yeah. Sure. It's too late now. Roll perception. Still so.
A low roll of 33.
You
But
hear
I get
a.
advantage or a bonus for being a team.
You you hear a slight low rumble in the distance coming from the direction of the volcano. And after that, the usual ambient sounds of the night go quiet. The animal cries, even the rustle of the trees just seems to stop.
Listen closely because it's never good when things are really, really quiet.
Okay. As you're listening, from the silence of the trees, the forest, you can hear an unmistakable sound of footsteps in the distance, some distance away. A pair of heavy feet.
Direction.
It is coming
Towards
from.
or away?
As you wait and listen, you can hear them slowly becoming just a little bit louder as he goes.
Okay, I mentioned this to some Cadia. That's from the sound of it. We have somebody incoming.
Okay. I'll take a look.
Get direct.
He'll gear up. Full armor. Oh, full armor, I mean, bio armor.
Okay.
Peer in that direction with my dark vision.
Okay.
Which direction was it?
Seemed to be coming from. From the southeast. Okay. Make a perception check, Cadia.
Have the rest of us been woken up at this point, or?
I'll leave that to Sophie.
Well, I don't give two fucks about Cali because he's scrubbed here. And go over there and look for Bork and look for Holly and Molly.
I mean, the Bork might be
Oh.
somewhat knotted right now, but
Oh my.
mm,
Well, that's a good perception roll.
Nice.
Well, you stand as Sophie is going from tent to tent, waking everybody, and walks in on Mierah and Callie.
Doing it.
Cadia, your burning eyes look into the darkness, and you can now hear the footsteps, and you can hear, although it's not just two, like Sophie said, there's definitely a lot more than one person. And you can hear the familiar sound of clanking armor moving in time with the footsteps. And just not long after, you can see through the darkness, figures begin to move towards you.
I will call out to them, tell them to stay where they are. We have an encampment here, and they'd like to talk.
Echo.
And one of us can come out to talk to them.
Oh, I'm still echoey. God, I hate this stupid.
You do still need to respond, though, Kina.
What's the problem with you guys telling Kinathis he's echoey when it's Kinathis' turn to talk?
Just because I pick the gap between conversation.
Guys, just suck up and deal with the echoiness when Kinathis is GMing a game.
No one should ever be content with poor audio quality.
That's just his headset picking it up.
Okay, Kinabat, your turn then.
I've
They're
even
still-
increased the I guess decreased the sensitivity, but it just still keeps picking up the vibrations.
Oh well. But yeah, balls in your court now.
Yeah, just telling them to stop. We got camp here, and we want anything rash to happen. If they stumble across a camp full of, twitchy-fingered travelers.
Okay, at your words, you can see the shadows move and a number of figures fanning out around, spreading out. And as they move, you can get a better glimpse of just what they are.
What are they?
A great many figures moving, well, at least half a dozen of them moving and encircling a little bit. And then behind the first two that you see comes a towering figure in gleaming black armor. And one of the smaller figures with a hand clearly on its weapon steps forward. And you can clearly tell that this creature is most obviously probably some manner of demonic figure. And it steps forward. Just what are you doing in this area then, travelers?
Traveling.
The area around here, the area around these monuments is off limits to all. That has been made very clear.
Not clear to everyone, clearly. We are new to these parts.
New to these parts. Do not try to feign ignorance. Everybody, every soul, every mortal was made clear when the goddess took power, when our queen took power, that these blazing monuments and an area 30 miles around them, at least was to be kept clear of all. They were to be undisturbed. And yet here you are, trespassing.
Again, new to these parts. Never heard this. Never heard of you guys either. So if you will just grant us this moment of respite, we'll be on our way come the morning.
You will leave now, or we will make you leave this place, this sacred ground. And
We will leave come the morning.
The others will draw their weapons, and the towering creature behind them will unfurl a pair of immense chain whips, and will stare directly at you. You will leave this place. You will pack up your camp and you will leave now. Or we will burn this camp. You are lucky we are giving you any mercy. It is by our grace that any mortals are allowed to survive.
I'm sure. Let me just talk with my group here, and we'll see what we can come to.
What's your name again? Kinabat, can I do either an Arcana or a spellcraft check or a perception check to gauge what strength these guys are? If they're like mooks or like actual something of an annoyance?
Mm.
Normally, I think that would be a knowledge planes check.
Knowledge planes, you say?
I'm going to stop you,
Religion?
and normally it would be, but you don't know like anything about the creatures of this realm. They are not native to the greater area, the greater plains. You don't know anything about them.
I, however,
Very
do,
well,
so
then.
you should come say hi to me.
Once we've managed to unoccupy ourselves.
Well, yeah.
Either that or I'll walk out. I'll walk out.
Yes.
You front mounted. That's
Yeah,
obviously fine.
That's fine.
Open up the flap. Say, fuck head for being attacked.
What?
But we're a little.
Maybe you
There's
shouldn't be trying to
some
get your
sort
dick
of-
wet in the shadow of a volcano, huh?
What do you
Start-
mean trying?
Pouring lube in there, trying to unsheathe. Ugh.
Don't make me
Sploosh.
yank one of you.
Nice.
Alright.
Thank you. Thank you.
Who, what, where, why, what, who, that?
There's a bunch of
Some half-rate devils trying to attack us. I've seen worse.
yes.
Oh. Do I recognize any of them?
Yes.
Cool.
At least you at least recognize the demonic figures.
Alright. Let's see. I switch to the demon language and tell them to kindly piss off.
I'm very quickly trying to cram into my armor at the same time.
Oh boy.
So I mean, a naked succubus did just climb out of that tent and tell him to fuck off, which is good signs.
Demon
right?
language.
Are you still just a kitsune?
Well, the rest of the party knows. See, like, as I'm climbing out of the tent, I'll just slowly drop the Kitsune guys and go, like, full radiant succubus Kaelirra. Be like, now you listen here. This is my friends. Fuck off.
Is that a pistol? Demonic?
Oh, fucking no.
Or-
Infernal.
Fucking. What's a unique language? The sphere.
Meaty language. What?
Unique language.
Okay. That was more understandable. Thank you. Okay.
So yes, I will just shoo them off. What do they do? Yeah, Jesus.
Is that one acceptable?
For what? Oh, for Kaelirra? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Pretty Princess Succubus.
Pretty Princess Succubus. Okay. They look at you. They look at you as you are transforming into your truer self. They narrow their eyes and they look at you and they watch. But they seem to go from a state of ready action to something a bit more relaxed. I see. And what are you doing in this place? You should know better than to bring mortals around here.
So just look behind yourself and say, camping.
Toothy grin.
Look, what's up with the volcano anyway? I've been away for a little bit.
Been away for a little bit? What, were you asleep for the last century?
Yes. And these nice people woke me up. So.
A new arrival?
She'll nod.
Huh. Someone must have been lazy. How were you not informed of what's going on? I don't know.
I haven't seen any other demons yet.
None?
Not a one.
Give me a bluff check.
That ain't bluff, but okay.
They think you're lying.
That's still not a bluff
That's
check.
on them.
Yeah, that's
is that-
they
would
have
that
to
be
try
on them?
and yes.
That's their sense
That
motive.
would be an insight or sense motive. Okay. Yeah. That'd be
Which is
society,
perception,
or is that perception?
It's perception.
That is
Right.
rolled into perception.
Okay. Right. So that'll be it's on them to decide. Okay, I got that in.
And I can try to persuade them. Which I can beat that score on a natural 1, so.
You are very persuasive.
This is true.
So we could just vaporize a lot of ice.
The large one steps forward, and you recognize this from a long time ago, from when you were in the other place. That these devils, these demons are very much like they are mainly demons of rage and vengeance, particularly actually, more above all else, you see far more demons of vengeance than of rage and destruction. And you
Yep.
even see a few dark, black-skinned elves with them.
Blink. Well, we'll ignore that for now. I don't suppose I recognize any of these, like, individually, like, as people.
Hmm.
Because,
Well,
you know, all demons just know each other, right?
oh yeah, of course.
We're all friends on Demon Facebook. Abyss
Yeah,
Book.
yeah,
There you
yeah. Abyss book. But isn't Facebook already just a seething hell pit?
go. Exactly.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. Well. No, I'm gonna say no. You probably don't
Okay, fair
recognize
enough.
any of
Fair
these
enough.
guys.
They're newer arrivals than I was.
Quite possibly.
So,
What? So what? Did some fool mortal bring you here? Fine.
something like that.
The volcano you see is a what's the word that I use?
Monument.
That's
Monument.
it. That was it. It's a monument to the folly of the elves. A reminder to all that what is little is left of their civilization that has been spared the fire is only allowed to continue because our great lady allows them to live,
And
so
that,
they can suffer for their mistakes.
and that great lady goes by the name of...
Every demon knows the name of our great queen Ereshka.
Blink. Ma?
She ascended from demonhood to be a creature of unspeakable power.
Okay,
When
shut up. Where is she?
You want to know where she is?
Yes. This is gonna get, like, right up in her face.
Why?
Because I want to talk to her.
Fine. You can. You know what? No, I want a perception. I want a persuasion, please.
Okay, let me look up one thing real quick. How does the spell work? Okay. One d20 plus 20. Yeah.
Okay. The intensity of your sudden interest and takes him a little aback as you are just barreling down up at her, completely unintimidated by them at all. And she looks down at you and will say that our great queen lives far to the north in what was once that fool dragon's nest, now a great fortress, the capital of our glorious empire on this world.
I unfurl my map and have her mark the objective on it.
She looks at your map and looks at this thing like, how old is this pile of trash? None of these landmarks are correct.
What?
This is an antique you have,
Well, yeah,
but
the geography is the same, mostly, I assume. Sans any new volcanoes.
it will suffice, I suppose. And you will. She will point to a mountain range. And I will
Is it
actually.
basically Gastagoth and or the Tomb of the Worm?
I'll bring you to the map, and I will highlight where it is.
Where? It's all dark.
Okay, so it's the Tomb of the Worm. Cool.
Yeah, she said where the fool dragon, made its home.
Alright. Cool. And Kaelirra would know that because the Warmer World's End was around in her time, so she will look at her map, think about it a moment, then nod and roll it up. Alright. We'll be off in the morning to see her. I have words for the Queen. And then, like, as she's stepping back, she'll notice these guys over there, like, creeping up. Be like, hey.
They've been there the whole time.
Oh, well, I didn't see them. In that case, she'll just, like, give them a little up nod. And, yeah, just, like, dismissively turns around and heads back into camp.
You will keep an eye on these mortals.
Well, yeah. Nobody gets out of my clutches. Now, as I'm walking, I'll just, like, slap, I don't know, Cadia on the ass as we're going.
And I will already be stripping out of clothing again.
Yep.
Just looks at her with her umbrella and hat, a little bag and little sack. Like, really?
Yep. Just shove Mierah back into her tent and let's go back about my business.
Bye-bye.
Just resume the Kitsune disguise.
I inform her that both are very pretty.
Aww.
They will, for those who are still watching, the demons and the elves will confer with each other. And then keeping an eye on you, will begin to move off.
Tension defused.
I could have just chain lightninged everything.
Well, yes, but then that's not a very nice way to greet the new overlords of this land, is it? Fighting
we're
everything
already
here is
here,
just going to
aren't
cause a
we?
lot more problems as we go. Anyway, I have a distinct lack of knot in me, so come here, Floof.
Yes, ma'am. It's a good thing sprung for the waterproof tent.
Wow.
Well, that means it's just pooling at the bottom, soaking into your sleeping bags and everything like that.
It's still easier to clean. You just get to tip the tent when you're done. Just pause.
Oh god.
Sploosh.
Oh my. How lewd. Alright.
Maximum
Good
load.
thing don't need so much sleep.
And then third watch, which
Yep.
will go
Sophie's still there.
quietly.
Is that new Holly art?
No, I've had this for a long time.
Huh.
Never got to use though until now.
Yes. Anyway, the watch will go unmolested again. This last one, well, for some people, and the party will wake up in the morning.
Wake up.
How fucking fatigued am I?
It's more
Roll
like how
me,
many negative levels do you have?
Well, roll me some Constitution saving throws.
Wrong edition, but yeah.
All right.
Fort saves.
Oh, fort saves.
Fort
That's
saves.
it. Fortitude saves, please.
My DC is equal
Five,
to
I think she's okay for
15.
3's fine.
22. No, you failed the last one. Just have one of those levels, thank you.
Don't.
Well, Mierah,
Yeah.
first thing, you are able. You don't. You hang on for dear life, through the experience, and you have to. I mean, you've gotten around to several individuals, many people, a few people, but
Yes. Yes.
You've
a
never-
reasonable number.
you've never lain with, well, a literal succubus before. And
Correct.
you're pretty sure that that you're not sure exactly how or what it was about it, but this time was better than any other time you've ever had sex. It was like every nerve ending had been turned into a pleasure center for your body, as if someone had just jacked up your sensitivity to 11, and every touch, every caress was just ecstasy to you.
Awesome.
And frankly, at the end, when you finally were exhausted and you were giving out, and you could feel something happening, you very nearly blacked out from just how good it felt to be there in Kaelirra's embrace.
But how do I perform?
Oh! Well, would you like to make some performance checks?
Oh god damn it! Fuck.
I mean, yeah.
All right. Okay.
I recommend.
It's not really a good skill for me, but
It's okay.
21. It's not bad. Not bad.
I've done worse.
You have done. You have.
Congratulations,
this
you
was
rolled
alright.
equal to my minimum roll.
So I passed muster.
You passed muster.
Essentially. Do you roll a 1? Never mind.
Even if I rolled a 1,
Christ.
mind equals blown.
Yep.
Yes. All right. So, night passes with some tension, some stuff, and you all wake up in the morning.
It'll be like the scene out of Terminator 2 Sophie just standing there knitting. The sun goes up, moves, go down, comes up again, still standing there knitting. But the Terminator is on watch.
Let's see. Okay. So, I think that is where we will leave off for this time. And this time, the party will continue their journey in the very different end war of Iona.
You mean this almost demonic scar on this world, right?
No?
I think what you really mean is now we're playing Sinindi again.
No, the other one.
I know not what you mean.
What's the name?
Wrath of the Righteous.
What's it? Yes, Wrath of the Righteous.
Oh, that. I don't know.
It's getting close. Finally, Kina gets to live out his fantasy of finishing the indie.
God